Welcome back. So, guess who finally got his mic back? Finally. Yeah, that shouldn't be WASD actually. I've changed that. Oh, it's just saying default. That's okay then. Oh, I can change the language. Could have it in Russian, could have it in German. Is that Spanish? Or is that Mexican? And French. And Anglais. Cool. Anyway, yeah, I've been meaning to do this for a long ass time as well. I really should have done this for a while, but I've kind of running out of like space on my hard drive rather significantly. I have a massive backlog of games because I had no internet for a while. I still have kind of dodgy internet at the moment.
5, 4, 3,
I had no internet at all for a while, so I just did a whole bunch of recording and have something like a dozen games fully recorded. I have literally years worth of stuff recorded. Yeah. Seriously. So, yeah. I have enough internets now to be able to upload some of it at least, so I'm kind of working through my backlog. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, I've been wanting to play this for a long ass time, and now I finally am. Whee! That was a interesting. Cool. Right, how do I deploy my robotic arm? I set it to W. Question is, which way am I supposed to be going? I'm just sort of here in the middle of everything. Yeah, weren't me. Didn't see me, can't prove anything. Nope, weren't me. Well, I was facing this way, so let's go this way. Ah! Okay.
My head is killing me.
Hardline.
Feels like I have a concussion.
Okay. Oh, see, subtitles.
Where's my crew?
Anyway, hard landing. My head is foggy, the sound of my breath puffing in my helmet is hollow and distant. It's hard to tell how long I've been unconscious, and I'm worried that I might have a concussion. I wish I could lay back down and rest, see if the pain passes, but the situation is far too critical. To call that a hard landing would be kind. We crashed. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory. I commit words me. Maybe the eggheads miscalculated the trajectory, or maybe we just hit a spell of bad luck. Whatever the case may be, this is not the paradise they described to us back home. There is no lush greenery, there's no sign of life at all. And where is my crew? I hope they're just securing a perimeter, and that I was only out for a few minutes. I need to find them, get their status, and figure out just what in the heck happened. Crap. And I need to do it before I run out of air. Docs. Featuring a holographic display surface for extra portability and versatility, HoloLab 3000 is the latest in tablet technology. HoloLab automatically scans and translates text written in over 800 languages. In addition, this device may be used to compose and store mission log entries. ISSA document 004 PDA. Ah. Cool. Right, jump on your jump. I have conquered this mountain of steel. And this game seems to be running at a nice solid 30 frames per second. Actually, let me just check the options. Can I turn subtitles off? No. Huh. Interesting. Well, let's follow these footprints anyway. Seems like a good place to start. Seems like a good plan. If that is indeed my crew, then you're low on oxygen. Find an oxygen supply before you pass out. Crap. Where the hell am I supposed to find an oxygen supply? This looks like Mars. But I don't know. Could be. Where is this place supposed to be anyway? Oh, my oxygen is leaking. No wonder I'm. I've always wondered about that actually. What happens when you fall on lower gravity? Can you survive more easily? Or would it still... I suppose it would depend on the gravity itself, wouldn't it? Okay, let's check this place out before I suffocate. Cool, estimated 8 hours remaining. Okay. Oxygen supply vehicle. Going. Oxygen. Oxygen Supply Vehicle Model 8A. These supply vehicles will be sent to the planet 3 days in advance of the landing party to provide for longer excursions on the planet's surface. However, because unmanned probes have determined the planet is rich with life and oxygen levels on the planet are at near-Earth levels, these supply vehicles may not be needed. They're at near Earth levels? Then there's an easy way to find out. Just take my helmet off. Open the door briefly, something like that, you know? Right? Yes? No? What was that? No, seriously, what was that?
I understand that even at twice the speed of light, your journey will take 15 years.
Starting to have memories, huh?
That's right. We'll be traveling so fast, our spacecraft will arrive at the planet before the transmission of this interview does. But it's still such a long trip. We'll be put into a sort of coma. Our heart rate will be slowed dramatically to minimize aging during the flight.
Okay.
How do you prepare for this one-way mission, knowing you will never return to Earth?
You said we'll never
Our
return.
volunteer crew of very skilled and focused individuals. We all have a deep desire to explore, to go somewhere new. And frankly, we
What's
also have
that?
a few attachments here on Earth.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. I was talking to my little girl, actually, about the possibility of going to Mars. You know, as I've mentioned this in other recordings I've done, but there's a group called Mars One that legitimately want to go and put a human colony on Mars within the next 10 years. Fully functioning colony. They're planning to leave. Last time I checked, I think it was 2015, though it does seem to have moved back more than once. Which is not at all surprising considering the logistics involved. But I have a feeling like it might well just actually go ahead. But anyway, there's a very real probability of Mars being colonized within my lifetime. I was talking to a little girl about the possibility of going there. Would she like that? And interestingly enough, she said no. Oh crap. Hey, liquid. Is it water? Or is it a different liquid? I mean, if it's similar to Earth, then there's a fair probability of it being liquid water. It seems to be reacting like water. And there's no supply. No supply? No guarantee that it is water. Anyway, point is, little girl doesn't really want to go to Mars. I do. So if I got the opportunity, hell yeah, I'm going to go to Mars. That would be amazing. If I ever had the opportunity, I probably would take my little girl with me.
At least my jetpack works. Well, mostly.
Everything about this mission is a disaster so far. The lander took a beating and with it most of the equipment. My suit is functional but barely. The jetpack can still put out a single burst which is useful for short jumps. I find I get the most distance when I trigger the burst at the top of my jumps. Well, duh. So, yeah. Cool. Right, so. Whee! That's kind of cool, actually. Yay! Didn't make it. Damn. Gravity is clearly lower than it is on Earth. Can tell that by the fact that it's taking longer for me to fall and stuff. I can also jump higher. Damn it. Okay, let's have a loot down here. Nothing. I'll get it this time. When do I get my robotic arm thing it mentioned in the controls? See if backing up the camera a little bit helps, because judging distance seems to be not doing me so well right now. Okay, let's go that way. There we go. Ish. Made it. And last but by no means least,
Are there no signs of life on this planet?
I don't know. I was following a trackway left behind by my crew but got separated from their trail. Hopefully I can make my way around. Is this his log, or are these logs that I'm just finding along the way? In the meantime, I still can't understand why this planet is barren and lifeless. Our remote observations were conclusive this planet was rich with life, so where did it go? Maybe we just dropped in the wrong spot? But initial readings aren't coming up with any trace of biological activity. Maybe that's because of time dilation effects? I mean, when you look at a planet, because of the speed that the light travels at, and because of the distances involved, you're not seeing the planet as it is, you're seeing it as it was. If it's 15 light years away, then you're seeing it the way it was 15 years ago. If it's like 1,000 light years away, then you're seeing it the way it was 1,000 years ago. So maybe something just happened. Or maybe, you know, if you're taking readings from some kind of portable device that you are carrying, maybe it just doesn't have the juice to, you know, cover the entire planet. Just saying, you know. Handheld device isn't likely to be able to... Okay, what's that rock there for? Oh, crap, 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 crap. Freak my deek. I knew that was coming. Yeah, the, if you'll pardon the pun, the jumping in this game is a little bit floaty. Literally. This is good, it makes sense, you know. I can imagine it being frustrating for a lot of people. Why can't I, like, bip bip when I'm in the air? Why do I have to let myself land first? That's something that's... yeah, I've never been too fond of that kind of thing. Because sense does not make. Let's... there we go. There we go. Ish. Right. Now... what good does that do me? Ow. No, seriously, what good's that gonna do me? Use it to jump up there, maybe?
Get up there somehow.
What's down there? Nothing. Well, there's water, and where there's water, there's usually life, which means there's a fair probability of there being life on Enceladus, which... is it one of the moons of Jupiter, Enceladus? Was it Jupiter? I think it was Jupiter. Wait, no, it's one of the moons of Saturn, wait. Yes, one of the moons of Saturn. Get there in the end. Which is believed to be covered with several miles worth of ice, and then several more miles, tens of miles of liquid water underneath. So there's a strong possibility of there being life there. I'm just over brimming with science facts today, aren't I? Yes. Is it obvious that this is something that I'm interested in, particularly planets? Oh, hello. A nice specimen of the 9th most common element in the universe. This particular mineral is quite large and suggests a sedimentary origin associated with ancient marine deposits. I can only imagine the vast oceans that might once have covered this planet. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Oh yeah, I can see there. Erosion. Yeah, planets are something that I'm fascinated by. Planets and stars and space travel. Development of such things. Something that does just fascinates me. This is a big game. I don't know if it's a big game in the sense of being a big game, but it's a damn big map. This is one of those that I could have hours exploring, but I'm not going to because that wouldn't make for such a good let's play now. It's the sort of thing I do. What's that noise? Sounds like some kind of animal. Anyway, that's the kind of thing I do in my own time and then record little bits and pieces that I found interesting along the way. Are they animals? Some kind of... yeah, some kind of frog-like creature. See if I can... I don't want to leave the wall. Oh. Interesting. Well, it's obviously not barren and lifeless then, my boy. Oh, I could have come down here. That was kind of creepy though, hearing them making noises around me like that. So what's going on here then? There obviously is life. So why isn't he trying to take his helmet off and test the oxygen? Is he just imagining things being this way, or... good question. I know this is very much a story of self-discovery and such. From what I've seen... oh, hello. Oh no, never mind, it's just part of the scenery. I kind of want to go down there and have a look at that. Oh, come on. Let's go check this out. It looks kind of like maybe there are figures standing around this thing, but I don't think there are. What the hell? Okay, that was random. Oh, crap! Yeah, you cannot kill me. I am too quick for you, flying rock people. I am too quick for you, rock man. You are a rock, and I am a man, making you rock man. I don't know how that works. Shut up, whatever. Anyway, why did he see a random bed? Is that something to do with... I think his wife died? That's what he means by having no, like, attachments or anything, because his wife is dead? A book. Well then, it's not something you see every day, is it? Power lines. But what are they connected to? Or rather, what? Wait. How did I end up here? Can I go back to the end? Because, I mean, I didn't see... I saw it sort of... The dick? Okay.
I need to find my crew. It must be the other way.
Okay. Fair enough. Well, that's one way of doing it. That makes sense. But I saw it just sort of... one of the cable just sort of dropped down into the... into the sand.
What is going on here?
What was it connected to? And that's a very good question. They see that one's not connected either. So if it still has power, where is it getting that power from? Does it still have power? Let's find out. Why they chose Russians? Of all people.